Wax Chronicles, we back. I opened this card. I was shooting this video and I opened this card and I went on a pretty strong anti-America rant based on the red, white, and blue nature of this card, and I didn't feel like editing it. But anybody who knows me knows how I feel about certain things that go on in this country. And but that's for another time and a place. So anyway, nobody gets to share in the joy of me opening this uncentered, terribly centered rasual butler red, white, and blue prism on the step to my rainbow. I feel like I might buy another one if I can find it, just based on the fact that, I mean, look how terrible that centering is. Like here on the right side, it looks like it's about 5 inches wide. Here on the left side, looks like it's about 1 centimeter. So thank you, Panini, a classic quality control on their part. So yeah, it's hard for me to even look at this card because it's so off-centered, and once I see it, I can't unsee it. It's one of those deals. But I was missing the red, white, and blue. Looks like on the back it might be kind of centered. The centering is a little bit off top to bottom, right to back. God, this is just a dog shit card for such a card I like so much. Red, white, and blue. Rasual Butler Prism. Another one on the journey. Honestly, I'm not even going to count this one. The centering is so poor on this. I wish I would have noticed it in the eBay listing. They must have done some creative photography. So enough about this card. I need to get another one. But, I mean, obviously I'll keep it. It's Rasual. All right, on to number 2. Hopefully it's a little bit more successful than that one, because that was pretty sorry. That was some sorry stuff. Cool. All right, well, this is a first for me on the channel. Instead of the typical basketball cards, we've got some hockey cards as our insulation. So let's take a look. I do know of Jordan Stahl and the Stahl brothers. I actually know someone who's related to the Stahls. Anyway, that's a Jordan Stahl card. Tom Gilbert, not familiar. If I had to pick one favorite hockey team, it would be the Islanders. I tried really getting into them for a while, probably like 6-7 years ago, and bought some merch. Like was really researching some of their players, like trying to get into it. I just can't find myself really liking hockey. It's a great sport. I just have a tough time getting into it. But they're doing pretty well this year, so that's pretty cool. They're currently in the conference finals of whatever conference they're in. My apologies. Mike Ribeiro, I remember him. He was cool. I remember he looked really cool. Yeah, I remember having a card of him. I tried collecting a while ago too, hockey, and I remember getting a card of him on the Canadiens, the Habs. Had a Topps history of the game. I'm going to go ahead and bury the lead there. Yaroslav Spacek. My apologies to him. I'm sure he's a good defender. Looks like he's got some longevity in the game. 5'11", 204. All right, weight room, pal. TJ Gagliardi. I believe the Avalanche are really good. Like they may even be in the conference finals on the other side of the bracket. I believe they're really good. I worked with a couple really passionate Avalanche fans when I lived in Denver, yeah. So, but these cards are from 2010, 2011, so that's a while ago. Philip Kuba. Who knows if some of these guys are even in the league anymore. He looks like he had some longevity as well. Yeah, I mean, I look at these statistics. I'm not even sure how to interpret them. How, I have a sense of like goal scoring, but in terms of defenders, what is like an outstanding number, like 30 points per game would be for like a scorer in the NBA. Chris Butler, 2-year off rookie card here, huh? Very cool for the Sabres. Shout out to Griselda. We do have one more card here. Baseball hits the airwaves. Shout out to Steve Muscle. These Topps history of the game, cool enough. I mean, I like having players on cards, but cards are all about the history of the game and loving the game and hitting it from all angles. And what we have here, excuse me, let me catch my breath here. God, well, it's a white sparkle.
Yeah! It really shines when the white is on the base.
Rasual Butler White Sparkle. This one was tougher to find, and finally popped up on eBay as an auction. And I was ready to go toe to toe with anybody to get this one because I haven't seen it as much as I would have expected. But this one was a tough one to get on the journey. Very happy to have it. Wheel track at the end of this video. I hope that those little flecks of whatever they are, it looks like a eraser after you erase something on a paper and wipe off the rubber. It looks like that is like in this. Oh God, no. Oh, whew. I think it might actually be that. I thought it was a defect with the card, but it is rubbing right off. So some good fortune to make up for that red, white, and blue bullshit parallel. But I mean, this is out of the Prism Rainbow cards. This one could be my favorite. I mean, for as much as I crap on Panini, some of their Prism parallels are very unique, and I really do enjoy them. So that's a sick card. And third, and certainly last, is I just bought this on a whim just because background in this guy, I absolutely despised him growing up. And then I softened on him over the years, and then eventually he became one of my favorite players. So I was a complete turncoat, flip-floppy, scumbag, dirtbag boy. But anyway, it's Rondo. Rajon Rondo. His Topps Turkey Red rookie card. I mean, I was looking at his Topps Chrome rookie cards. I don't feel like spending as much as I would need to acquire one. So I was just looking at some of his other rookie cards, and this is just sick. I mean, look at the baggy shorts, the white sneakers. Turkey Red, I like the vintage feel of the set. And so kind of going on with Rondo, like when he was on the Celtics, going on, like obviously I understood how good he was, but I just couldn't stand him for some reason. I don't know what it was. My brother was like... he showed him the proper amount of respect, but for whatever reason, I was just a complete asshole and didn't get Rondo. And the thing is that I love how Rondo plays. That's the type of player. That's a type of player. That's an archetype that I really enjoy. Is somebody who can kind of do it all. Is passing, not all about scoring. Does the little things, intangibles, competitive spirit. So long story short, he bounces around. He ends up on the Pelicans, my favorite team, and obviously, at that point, I had softened on him quite a bit in terms of my hatred for him. And then, he joins the Pelicans. You could argue he was the third best player on that team when they knocked off the Blazers a few years ago. They swept him in the first round, which is one of my favorite memories as a sports fan. And Rondo is just electric. And then, of course, he ends up going to L.A., helping LeBron get a ring. Which was awesome. And I mean, anybody who watched the bubble playoff run knows how important Rondo was and how good he still is. So I like Rondo. I love Rondo, actually. He's probably one of my top 25 players, I'd have to say. Maybe top 15. But anyway, I just wanted to acquire this rookie card. But we may be seeing a Topps Chrome rookie in the future of him if I can, figure out how to get one on the low. You just have to keep scouring the net like I did with that Zion Revolution. So anyway, thank you guys for your time today. Take care. All right, well, let's do some tracking. We added 2 more Rasual Butler cards from the Rasual Butler Prism Rainbow, and those represent, I guess, kind of the 2 last, I don't want to say easy ones to get, but red, white, and blue wasn't too much of a challenge. The white sparkle was, though. I mean, I don't know how rare those are. They're not numbered, but I don't see them in a wild lot. So check those 2 off, and that leaves us with the 1 of 1 spiked bat to the taint that I'll never get, the gold, which Lord knows that'll be a challenge, and then finally the orange. And so I need to get to work on finding or grabbing one of those oranges. I believe, I don't know, I'll need to do some more scouring, but I have seen one of those in the wild before. But anyway, we are making some good progress. That means we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of 14. So not bad. Anyway, peace.